News, rumors and opinions Wednesday the 6th of August 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. Note: all intel should be considered as rumors until we receive official announcements. And rates and dates could change anytime until we get to the banks, redemption centers. RV excerpts from the Restored Republic via a GCR. Update as of Wednesday the 6th of August 2025. Compiled Wednesday the 6th of August 2025 12:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time by Judy Byington. Judy note: as of August 2025 the world was, allegedly, functioning on the new global financial system of gold, asset-backed currencies. Where debt was, allegedly, being erased and currencies of 209 nations were traded at a 1-to-1 with each other. Nasara, Gesara debt relief will be announced to the world, which will show that everything new is beginning. At the end of the 12 days, they will give out an 800 number for individuals to call to obtain an appointment to set up your quantum money account on the new Starlink satellite system. Tuesday the 5th of August 2025. Intel report. The Tier 1-5 structure exposed. The invisible engine behind GCR 2025, QFS on Telegram. Everyone's heard of the global currency reset, but almost no one understands how it's actually structured. A classified leak just confirmed what insiders have whispered for years. The GCR operates on a covert Tier 1-5 structure. And whether you realize it or not, you're already in it. This has nothing to do with age, income, or medical risk. This is about awareness, positioning, and strategic access in the silent war for global finance. It's not about money. It's about consciousness. Tier 1 holds the crumbling core of the old world: central banks, sovereign treasuries, the IMF, BIS, and dynastic banking families. They are first in line not by merit, but because they control the valves of liquidity. Their time is ending, but their cooperation was required to drain the swamp. Tier 2 comprises private banks, massive family trusts, religious finance networks, and philanthropic shells. Historically, they moved stolen assets and masked black operations. But now they're being forced to act as transitional gatekeepers for lawful asset flow. Some have flipped. Others are being dismantled. Either way, they no longer call the shots. Tier 3 is where real wealth lives. Historical bondholders, private families, and silent giants holding Qing dynasty dragon bonds, German gold certificates, Philippine estate claims, and sovereign debt notes suppressed for decades. Their redemption doesn't just inject liquidity, it deletes fraudulent fiat overlays and resets history. These are not digital traders. These are the vault keepers of a stolen planet, and their clearance signals the end of artificial scarcity. Behind them, Tier 4A handles the operations, military engineers, QFS testers, off-ledger validators, and secure intel cells coordinating redemptions with military precision. They don't appear on camera, but without them, this operation would fail. And then comes Tier 4B, the digital army. You, us, millions worldwide who woke up early, followed encrypted intel, acquired ZIM, IQD, VND, read classified drops, studied Nasara, Gesara, and understood this was never just about money. We are not investors, we are spiritual warriors. The ones who prepared in silence while the world mocked us. Tier 4B is slated for private notifications, secured redemption access, and possible leadership roles in the post-reset world. We didn't buy our position, we earned it. Not with dollars but with discernment, discipline, and the refusal to kneel to illusion. Tier 5? That's the general population, unaware, unprepared, and still hypnotized by a dying system. And while we pray for their awakening, they will not move first. Because this reset is tiered by design. A structure not of financial class, but of frequency. The reset doesn't reward status. It rewards vision. Those who saw through the veil, acted in faith, and held the line now stand on the edge of a global shift. And when the signal comes, we'll know, because we were never meant to follow the plan. We were built to activate it. Tuesday the 5th of August 2025 Nasara plus Gesara, QFS on Telegram. No poverty, no hunger, no debt. Only global prosperity and peace for all. Gesara, Global Economic Stabilization and Recovery Act, was, allegedly, voted to be implemented by all 209 sovereign nations of the world. Per the signed 2015 Paris Agreement on Climate Change, starting with the Restored Republic of the United States, known as NESARA, National Economic Stabilization and Recovery Act. NESARA cancels all credit card, mortgage, and other bank debt due to illegal banking and government activities. Many refer to this as a jubilee, or complete forgiveness of debt. Abolishes federal income taxes in the U.S., allegedly, creates a 17% flat rate non-essential new items only sales tax revenue for the government. In other words, food and medicine will not be taxed. Nor will used items such as old homes. Abolishes the Internal Revenue Service, allegedly, IRS, with employees of the IRS will be transferred into the U.S. Treasury National Sales Tax Area. GSERA will now affect the Republic along with the rest of the world, amounting to a total of all sovereign nations. The new financial system is part of GSERA law. The IMF will, allegedly, announce the global gold standard monetary system once GSERA is announced. All remaining fiat currencies will be cashed in for gold standard currency. Paper money will eventually be phased out and all currencies will be digital under the new financial system. With the elimination of the national debt of every nation on earth, taxes will be adjusted to be lower for citizens and corporations. The new financial system has been, allegedly, online for months and is hosted on a protected quantum server that cannot be hacked or accessed without permission. People will live in the moment of now, growing their own food and food for others. Many people are actually going to enjoy their jobs as they experience it gives them meaning and purpose, another way to serve. Those that don't hold jobs will find alternative ways to experience happiness and contribute to the common good. As the time approaches for a great change in our society, it is time to transform pain and suffering from past experiences into joy, peace and prosperity. A new day is dawning that will bring in a caring and respectful epoch for humanity. Planet Earth and humanity are experiencing the Great Shift of Consciousness, also known as Ascension or the Great Awakening into Unity Consciousness. Mother Earth is returning to be a sacred planet, and is taking the entire human population with her, whoever wants to go. It's a golden age beyond our wildest imaginations. Frank 26. The rate change will occur when the Iraqi banks are closed, not during business hours. It'll be a massive shutdown all across the board. Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground Report, Firefly. Finance Minister is talking with the World Bank on opening a permanent office inside of Iraq. The U.S. Treasury already has a permanent office on the 8th floor at the CBI building. They're all pouring in to protect us. Walking Stick, Iraqi banking friend Aki update, I am a private bank. We are not associated with the CBI. We follow international laws, and me being in the United States, I follow the American banking and international laws and instructions. Aki does not deny the RE is coming, nor are the American banks anymore. Come, when this blessing occurs, my arms will be open to all. I am preparing for you just like all the banks in America. All your banks are on the same page. They all want your business. So do I. Extreme risk in markets. Insider stock dumping and gold buying, Andy Schectman. Liberty and Finance. The 5th of August 2025. Andy Schectman, President and CEO of Miles Franklin Precious Metals, discusses a global shift in trade and monetary systems. Emphasizing the growing influence of BRICS, the Belt and Road Initiative, and alternative settlement networks that threaten the US dollar's dominance. He warns that the U.S. Treasury appears to be preparing to lower interest rates through a new Fed appointee, potentially sparking more inflation and pushing for a gold-pegged monetary policy. Schectman raises alarms about the erosion of privacy through stablecoin regulations and centralized control, describing it as a hijacking of decentralized finance. He highlights the record levels of margin debt and insider stock dumping, which signal extreme risk in financial markets while institutions load up on commodities. Finally, he critiques misleading economic data and urges people to protect their wealth with physical assets like gold and silver, emphasizing that systemic fragility is accelerating. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: dinarrecaps.com